You Star Wars fans, what's up? I am your host, Darth Kittens, and today is Strategy Friday. We take some of your favorite levels, we kind of help you figure out the easiest and quickest way to take down your enemies. Now today we're doing Ren Var. Now as you may or may not know, there are 2 levels to every planet. Today we're going to be focusing on Ren Var, the Citadale, because there's the harbor and then there's the Citadel. We're in the Citadel. Kind of a cool map, it has a lot kind of a temple kind of detailing. Really fun to play at. Probably one of my favorite levels that I play a lot in. Now today, of course, we're going back to the snow troopers in this one, trying to keep it pretty close as I can to what would originally happen. I mean, this is a level that's played by the Imperials and the Rebels. Going simple snow trooper mode for any of you who are interested. Simple snow trooper, just take him down as fast as I can. I've found that he's the easiest to use in this level. So anyways, after you start straight off from your base, because you have only one base and your enemy only has one base. Run as quick as I can. It's whoever gets them first and can hold them will keep them. So I always run up. What's nice is there's one up here and to the right. Now if you don't want to be a snow trooper and you like being the scout troopers, the really good vantage points are here on this one because they like going under the temple area into like secret areas. And then the other one is right across the way, as you can see, kind of like that little platform. You don't always have to be a scout trooper to be able to do this, but it does make it a lot easier when you're just trying to hit them in a couple shots. Now, what's kind of nice is, like I said, this vantage point, you can easily throw grenades up and over to the other side where I did hit a couple people and destroy a turret. Now, the hard part is they have an easy access up into the middle. They're one of their favorite places they like taking. Usually I can get my hands on within the first 3 to 5 minutes, 2 bases. The rest I have to really fight for, because you already start off with the first one, and then I can grab 2 more. Now here, like I said, it's a nice vantage point for you snipers. You gotta be really careful because right across the way are rebels, and then down to your right there are even more rebels. So you kind of gotta be cautious of that. So after, like I said, look in all the levels, see if there is the resupply droid and the medical droid close enough where you can capture the base easily and you don't really have to move that much. Here I did a little snipering just with the simple E11 blaster. Now here I like to take the middle, so you're kind of taking this huge chunk of land away from them and then pushing them back into just one area, kind of keep them corralled. Now here, if you go up here, this is not one of the more popular bases. The popular bases are the one inside the temple in the middle, the base that they start out with, and then the one that you saw down there, kind of off to the right when you're standing on that huge platform area. Now it's really nice if you can get a couple stormtroopers there to at least capture the outpost. If you die, you at least have a holding ground that you can easily come back to. So the rebels like to stick around and try to take back as much land as they can, so they'll always kind of appear down here by the stairs. Kind of want to take them out and be careful with them. You also got to be careful with grenades because some are duds and others are real. You may be asking, how are grenades duds? Well, if your teammates, other stormtroopers, TIE pilots, anyone, throws a grenade, it's friendly fire, as it's known in most games, and it won't have any effect on you. You get thrown around. You just gotta watch out by who's throwing the grenade, so don't always assume it's one of your buddies. You kinda gotta look around. Now here's kind of the temple area that I was talking about. It's actually a back door leading right into their original kind of outpost area. It's the same thing with yours, but it's a lot easier to get to yours than it is to theirs because there's a lot more winding tunnels in it. So here, kind of going the back way in to try to take it away from them. Now, during this process, if you lose a base, don't sweat it because at this point, you have a greater number of troops than they do, so you can easily overtake them or kind of corral them into one area. I know at this point they took back the middle base that I like to hold on to. That's kind of a ground area because they only have like half the map and you have the other half, so you still have enough maneuvering room to try to take them out. Right here is their main base, which is where they start up. It's kind of up on a hill, a slope, so nice. It has a really nice vantage point for snipers. If you're still interested, just kind of giving you a heads up on where the best places are here. Sniper points. Now here holding, yeah, they call it the Terrans, which is really nice. Now here, as you can see, they have less than 100 troops, and I myself have greater than 100 troops. So that's nice. You gotta be careful with the gun turrets because they will use them. So what's best usually is if there's another trooper somewhere close, so they focus their fire on them. You can kind of poke out around walls and fire at them, which I enjoy a lot, kind of secretive. Now here, I didn't show my map, but most of them are corralled near that temple tower area. So you kind of got to be careful. I threw a couple grenades there, try to keep them at bay. Now what's nice about that temple area is that it does make a good jump point for the Dark Troopers. You can go up really high and just like catapult yourself over to the base. If you don't like the strategy that I have, there's another one where you just go to that temple and you can almost catapult from one side to the other using the top side of that tower. Now here they still control the middle of the base and they like the Terran, so you always have to be careful with the turret. Because if they see you, they will fire at you. You always gotta watch your back because most of them are corralled right behind me in my area. I wasn't paying too much attention before they were right on top of me. See, it's a nice little area. Kind of see the tower that I was talking about earlier. You gotta watch out so they don't take those turrets. Those turrets can be a pain in the neck. They have a lot of firepower if you know how to aim them right. I preferably don't like to use them. I think a good old blaster probably works a lot better, but that's just my opinion. Now right here is nowhere near their base, but it's nice to have the supply droids and the medical droids. Plus, what's nice if they don't fire at you too much, you have it can keep healing you as you're firing back at them and resupplying you every time you have to reload. Now this level only took me about 8 minutes. Most levels using different strategies I have can take me 8 to 10 minutes. Usually I like to do the execution mode. Whoa. Basically the execution mode kind of thing where I try to kill as many as I can. That's actually pretty cool, so now you know what's at the bottom of the mountain. So, just kill them all instead of trying to take their base. There's a couple times where I have been successful about holding all their bases, but that only really works if you have about 20 troops left. Because they all kind of go their own ways and disperse, they're not in larger groups. So it's really difficult, I know, for at least me to try to do that method, but... And then here we're sadly coming to the end with a victory. Now, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, leave any comments below for me, and have a great night. Have a great day. May the Force be with you.